Our starting pitcher in this one, Drew Anderson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. And the 1-0.
Ball.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Ball.
Quick toss to first. Rosario dives back in.
That's a ball.
Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
This one in the air, center field. Outman under it. He makes the grab.
Batting third, first baseman.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Rosario runs. Goldie in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Yo, 1. And there's the ball. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He'll touch them all. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Bellinger up to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And now it's filled up. battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two now. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to open.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Next to hit, Dylan Dingler. The 1-0. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Out towards right center field, Dominguez on his way in. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Well, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Riley Green stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Batting fifth.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort. Just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
And that's just foul. Tied up here in the early going. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Just
outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 3-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a ground ball over to Jazz. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Number 51, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 out in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap. And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Come on, Drew.
And
Ball.
downstairs.
That's down.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now Jose Caballero. Quick move to first. And he's back safely. In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. Throw sails over his head at first.
Batting ninth, catcher Ali Sanchez.
Ball. That's upstairs.
Dominguez off of first with 2 away. Now quick throw to first. Dominguez back on a dive. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Late on that fastball. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Swing, and he popped it up. Fair ball. In comes the run from second. It's 3-2. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
That's a ball.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. He can't beat him to the bag, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Drew Anderson won't go any further, and the opener strategy clearly didn't work out this time. New arm coming on. We'll be back after a short break.
Now pitching.
Number 51 on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Stays alive. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. There's a line drive to left field, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Yankees 4, Tigers 2. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Colt Pete up now for the Tigers. That's to third. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 7th, center fielder, James Outman.
Ball upstairs.
Outman throws right, bats left. 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Fouled off left side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off. Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Runner on the go. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Tigers leave one. They trail it here 4-2. Back here in Detroit, on to the third inning. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Well, he
That's
looks
ball
more
2.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Inside.
Ball, that's inside.
Ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's a 3-0. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a
Take the
leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
That one ripped, but foul.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
On the ground, Keith. There's one. A sensational double play. Matt Vierling, and he'll be the injury replacement, taking over third.
Number 8, Matt Vierling.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1 so far.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
That one blasted deep to right. Hops
Time,
over
that
the
ball
wall,
bounced
and
over.
that's an automatic
Two bases.
double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the third out. The Yanks lead one, but they still lead this one 4-2. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kevin McGonigal. That's a laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. McGonigal coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's a one-run game.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swinging a foul out of play. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the last half of the third.
Nope. Ball one.
And a 1-1. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
Safe, he's in.
And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Next for the Tigers, left fielder, Riley Green.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fights it off, he'll see another. First and second here, no outs.
Nope. Outside.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now, Spencer Torkelson
Ball, that's just out.
outside. And that's ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off. Good
Ball, that's
spot for the
outside.
hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. And a big swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
That one not close. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. On its way. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He goes deep at his first at bat off the bench. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Now here is
First
James
base.
Outman. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Lee.
Clearly,
Ball,
he hasn't
left
had
out.
it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Outman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Quick toss to first. Outman dives back in safely.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 3-run shot for the Tigers. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back, and now on the mound to start the
Tigers,
4th, Tyler Holton.
87.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's the left
Leading
fielder,
off for the
Jose
Yankees,
Caballero.
left fielder,
Flied to
Jose
right his first
Caballero.
time.
Ball.
Ball to strike. That one
Ball 2.
missed. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
That's ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Catcher, Ali Sanchez.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball
Ball.
1 there.
Ball. That's inside.
And now 2-2. That one
No,
missing inside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Here we go, Tyler.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Tigers 6 and the Yankees 4. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom 4, Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Caballero under it. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Camilo Doval, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hedrick warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
High fly ball, right field. Dominguez gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers.
And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Check swing, he held up, and 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Dominguez has a beat on it, and that will end the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They're up 6-4. here in Detroit. Ready now for the 5th inning. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball inside.
A 6'2 southpaw, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Next offering misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. One out man at first. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Torkelson to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers 6 and the Yankees 4.
Now pitching for the
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Tigers, right fielder Terry Carpenter.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Got him swinging.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there, and typically if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement, but still that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul.
Let's go, Greeny.
1-1 now. Swings through that.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two on the way. Swings and misses. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Torkelson into box again. takes a strike. That one at triple digits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the fifth. Tigers 6 and the Yankees 4. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. New pitcher for the Tigers, Kyle Finnegan.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Aye.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Wagaspat getting cranked up as well.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Carpenter on the move. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2.
Inside, ball 1.
The Yanks down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th. Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
That's
Ball
inside.
in.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Jason Dominguez.
Line drive. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Back at Comerica Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Going 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ball 1.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And a 1-2. Tap softly to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Comes a 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Hey!
That's
Ball,
outside.
that's outside.
Ball 1.
No, that's low.
Next
No, that's
offering is
down.
downstairs.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
3-1 is on the way. Draws the walk
Nope,
there.
that's ball 4.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. Now it's the second baseman. How you lead.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here's your 1. Runner on the move. Striking there. Not in time. He's safe. Man at second.
There you go.
Started after it. Tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. To the right side. Goldie. He takes it on his own. That's it out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Camilo Doval won't go any further tonight. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
David
Yankees,
Bednar will
number
take over
52,
here.
David
Important
Bednar.
job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Sits him down looking. Some high cheese for strike 3. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 7th inning coming up. Tigers 6 and the Yankees 4. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the 7th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yankees looking to rally.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Out towards right center field. Outman moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Ali Sanchez.
In the air, right field. Carpenter on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Here comes the
Ahmed
skipper
Rosario.
out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kyle Finnegan will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching
Jacob
for the
Waguespack
Tigers.
gets the call from the
Number
pen.
58,
These are the spots
Jacob
relievers really
Waguespack.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So back to the top of the order. Now the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Hey! Ball, that's off the plate.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And they have their first hit since the third inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Inning over.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Bottom of the 7th,
Leading
and
off
here's
for
the
the
Tiger
Tigers,
leadoff man, Kevin McGonigal.
Kevin McGonigal.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And now the 0-1. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. Going. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Bednar, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. And the 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettitte as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Ball,
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Who are some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettitte, Barry Zito.
And that one hammered. Bellinger in a full sprint. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Carpenter in the box lays off for ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Outside, that's a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice it out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Dingler stands at third with one gone in the inning. And now 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And
ball, that pitch is out.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball
Pitcher
4
base, ball
to a
4.
board.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Ball.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The count 2-1.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Two on, one out. And
Ball
that
three.
is downstairs. And the count is filled up. Sets him down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one fouled off. Two on, two outs. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Finds his way through, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get beat.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. David Bednar departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher for the Yankees,
number
Brent
47,
Hedrick.
Brent
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, 2 outs. James Outman up now for the Tigers. Tap foul at the plate. Two aboard, 2 outs. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Tigers 8 and the Yankees 4. Back at Comerica Park. Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And they close the gap. It's 8-5.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Outside low, ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Foul ball there. Wagaspat, the tall righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. Ouch, that one drilled him. Throw to first, safe. And now we'll have to check back on the righty. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Jacob Wagaspat out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Will Vest. He's been so good against lefties. And here comes Bellinger. That one's
Ball that
upstairs,
time.
ball one. Goldie gets his lead at first, nobody out. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Foul.
On the ground to the left, but it kicks foul.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. That's in there. Strike one. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two down. Way inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Clips the corner. Strike one. Quick move to first. Volpe back in on a dive. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. What a stop. The feed for one.
Got him. That's an out.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And next for New York, Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Here goes the runner.
Hey, two.
And safe.
He made it safe.
It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-7. Back here in Detroit, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
That's to third. Over to Goldie. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Zach Letinstry.
Action in the pen down there. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Hill also throwing. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Good job to fight that one off. One, 2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
Ball that's upstairs.
Lifted in the air down the left side.
Foul.
And that is foul. The 2-2 on the way. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 away now.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Kevin McGonigal.
So now the DH spot, Kevin McGonigal. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball,
Nope, that's
left
foul.
side, and foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Too high. Ball. That's ball 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still lead it, though, 8-7. So they turn to their closer, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Yo 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
That's a ball.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. A little out front there as he swings through it. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Full count now. Ben Rice would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And a payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he walked
Ball
it.
4.
And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
The designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
One and 2 here. That
Ball
one
2.
just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Right through there for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Rosario dives back in.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Rosario on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Jansen is just one strike away. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 9-8. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
That not only changes the scoreboard, but potentially the trajectory of the entire game. Always possible to impact the outcome with just a few swings, and that's what he's doing.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one. 2 down, nobody on. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Jansen fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Out to short. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Hey!
Two runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. The 1-1. Bellinger goes.
Oh, that's
Pitch
too high.
misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man on second, 2 down. Outside
That's ball
low.
3.
They're now 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And a 3-1 on the way. That's a strike. And it's second. That one out to right. Carpenter in position. And that is that. And some late inning drama here in the 9th as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 9-8 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tim Hill.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Digging in, Dylan Dingler. Pitch
Ball
misses, and that's ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Grounds one to short. Volpe in plenty of time to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
That one drilled left field. Down the line, and it's foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. Volpe throws to first in time. Just one out remaining for the Tigers.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Left fielder, Riley.
So they're down to their final out. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Hill going for save number one in this
That's the
spot.
ball.
Two down, nobody on. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Nope, inside.
An
Ball
interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That's
That
ball
misses. Ball three. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Yanks trying to close out a one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Sliced hard but foul. Stays alive. Home team down a run. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long